Client comes to us and says they are looking to launch some sort of early careers program. The first thing I do is ask questions. First of all, how have you done this in the past? What kind of volume of applicants are you expecting? What kind of assessments have you typically been using? It very much depends on those factors as to my recommendation. So, if they've been using assessments for years, decades, for example, and they've realized, okay, there's this other component we think might be useful, something behavioral, situational judgment test, then we would obviously try to meet that particular need, respecting the rest of the recruitment process as it is. If someone comes along to us and saying we've never used anything, all we've ever done is interviews and CV sifting, well, that's a very different situation. They're obviously very new to the idea of rigorous evidence-based selection. In that situation, my recommendation is always ability tests, cognitive assessments, aptitude tests, verbal, numerical, logical, reasoning tests. The reason is that in early careers, candidates have no experience, they have no real skills, they're fresh from education. You will be providing, that's kind of the point, is that it's a scheme where you provide them with training and development and potentially qualifications, always at your expense. And so what you need is someone that you know will succeed at those things, and the best predictor of learning performance, by far, second to nothing, is cognitive ability. Lots of people, particularly people who are unfamiliar with assessments, will rely on educational achievements, for example, UCAS points, degree classification. The evidence is not strong whatsoever that those are useful predictors of performance, because there are thousands of factors that determine how well someone does at education, cognitive ability being one of many, not even a particularly important one. However, you can measure those things directly with aptitude tests. And so that's always the first thing I'd recommend if there's nothing else. If it's a entirely blank slate, that is the first place to go.